Got a football game going on. This is for Dreamcast 84 because I promised him I'd show him something. This is a Dreamcast magazine. I have not seen this magazine in maybe almost 20 years. I think I saw it a couple of times, during 2001, 2002, or maybe 2003. Maybe it's been about 15 years maximum. So I don't remember what's in it. I have an idea, but obviously we could see the content. We got Dead or Alive 2. We got Resident Evil. This is the Code Veronica. I think that was the only one that came out. Holiday Buyer's Guide. And we got Crazy Taxi and Sega Rally. Let's take a look. What's we got? Well, these are the days when you really were getting into, Dead or Alive volleyball and shit. What volume is this? Issue 3? Yeah, this is issue 3. I don't have issue 1. This is Soul Fighter. Do you have this one, D84? Do you have Soul Fighter? How about some of these? Zombie Revenge. Yeah, some of these. I don't have. Let's see, which one do I have? None of these. I think I have just. You know what I have? I have the demo discs. On the demo discs, you would see previews of all the games. So I always like. You have to remember these also came with like demo discs. You could just fuck around a bit. You should tell me if you have the demo discs from these magazines. These are letters. This one. I remember putting in Pro Action Replay code for this, and I sizzled through the gate to get to other places. I could not get past the first section of this game, and my game froze. So you can't put any Pro Action Replay codes in this game. We got Hot Wheels, Sega GT. I don't have that one. Gunstar Heroes. Well, I think Metal Slug might have come out for this system. Spawn. This one I do have, but it's a bootleg copy. We have Sonic. Oh, I think they were previewing Sonic Adventure 2. But what can we expect from Sonic Adventure 2? Let's do a little bit of zooming in. Yeah, so this is all preview stuff. So let's look at him. Oh, people want Toe Jam and Earl to come back on the Dreamcast. That was a long time ago. This is Hulk. Here's Hulk Hogan from WCW. Here's Bass from DOA 2. More Street Fighter stuff. 2 Street Fighter games get to square off next year. This was for 2001. And this is Virtua Fighter 3rd, or 3TB. I forgot what the 3TB stood for. Maybe you know what it is. Let's see. Let's go through these really quick. Hydro Racer, or Hydro Heaven, or whatever. This was our F-Zero, because we didn't have F-Zero, because it was not a Nintendo system. Then we got Soul Calibur. Then we got Tokyo Games. Manchester United's killing it over there. So we got a Tokyo Game Show. I remember this is the best Ooh La La model ever. We got all this other stuff. All these other things. Yeah, I got a few of these and then I just stopped subscribing. I had like Nintendo Power for a long time. Evolution. I think this is another RPG. You might have this one. I think you were collecting RPGs. Another point for MU. Let's see. And who is that? Who is this from? Oh, I don't know. These are more RPG stuff. Phantasy Star Online. I think you reviewed this one. This is like the biggest RPG you could have on the Dreamcast. Next to Shenmue. So we got Street Fighter Alpha 3. Finger on the trigger. So what else we got? Oh. There's Ulala. Space Channel 5. This is the guy who helped make it, I guess. Revolts. This is Revolts. Oh, remember this shit? This was the biggest thing ever. And if you don't have a Dreamcast, you end up having a Furby. I think you might remember this advertisement. What have we got here? Now, let's see. This is the one I was talking about. You could put your VMU in here. It's the arcade stick for $50. It'd probably be like $100 if people wanted to jack up the price. Here's this one. I'm going to say, yeah. This looks like a damn boomerang, like an N64 controller. Who wants that? Rally wheel. This is not bad. Keyboard. And what was this? Neo Geo Pocket Color. This one here. Just looking at everything really quick. Oh. The game, the top 10 to knock the stuffing out of... This is for the holidays. Yeah, this might have come out... This actually might have come out Christmas of 1999. This issue. Oh, Mortal Kombat Gold, Dynamite Cop. Don't buy these games. Expendable, WWF Attitude. Just buy these ones. Power Stone, Sega Rally, and such. Survival Guide to Christmas Day, Nightmare After Christmas. Crazy Taxi, Eternal Arcadia. Caesar's Palace. Sonic Adventure 2, but you don't know much about it, right at that point. D2. I never played this one. I think it's a fighting game, isn't it? D2? Or is it a... It's hard to read anything. Yeah, it's blurry now, for blurry's sake. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Okay, let's get out of this before it gets slow here. Draconis. Did this game actually ever came out for the Dreamcast? Draconis. Trying to turn the goddamn page and it doesn't happen. Soul Calibur. Now, if you didn't review this, you should not be doing a Dreamcast channel. If this is it. This is the game to end all games. Or is this Dead or Alive? Oh no, this is Dead or Alive 2. And you have to play as Ryu Hayabusa. I have this one though. I have Dead or Alive 2 and I have Soul Calibur. Yeah, this is the one that they talk about so much. And I think the Dead or Alive franchise is dead, isn't it? There's no more games coming out. I do have Dead or Alive 4 for the 360, and they always make volleyballs sometimes, but I don't know if they actually make any more. Tecmo, I think Tecmo is dead, isn't it? They won't talk about it anymore. You reviewed this one, I think. You did review this one, Vigilante 8. So what else we got here? What is this one? Oh, the Toy Commander. This was like before Sarge's Heroes 2, I think, came on the system, but they had like another one, just fly through balloons. And who doesn't remember this one? And this is coming soon. We got Codename Veronica. We got more zombies. I didn't get very far in this game, by the way. Did not get very far. But I do think this is the only Resident Evil game you can get on the Dreamcast, unless somebody is very clever to code other games on there. This, I remember this one here, this commercial. EB World, Electronic Boutique, there might be a few left. This is the only one worth getting. Maybe Pokemon. Sickness Bag. Crazy Taxi. Yep, these were the games you were looking forward to. This was Dreamcast when it was still really cool, wasn't it? There's Sonic. You gotta have Sonic in here. This was the first issue. Talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Furballs. What is this one? Oh, isn't this Fur Fighters? I have this one as well. Do you have this one? I think I mentioned it in one of you. I mentioned a comment about Fur Fighters. I don't think you responded to my comment. Maybe you should recheck that. Because this is like Doom, but it has animals in it. Yeah. I have. Then the second one came out for the PS2. What is it? Vigo's Revenge. This one is, oh yes, remember those days? The NBA, NFL 2K before EA got the exclusive license. Here's more Soul Reaver. Okay, I got Suzuki All-Star. This was kind of tough. I think, what is it, Motocross? There's another one for the 360 that has a more simulated, like, ride a motorcycle, but you have to learn how to ride it. This seems like your kind of humor. Brought to you by this. Be one with the bike. This is your kind of humor. This reminds me of you right now. Let's see. Metropolis Street Racer. Seaman. Never got this one. Did get this one. Bootlegged. Lara Croft, Yugo Direct, don't think they're around. Zombie Revenge, I have a sample of. I have a demo copy of that. This is a puzzle. Nope, don't have this one at all. D2. Okay, this is more of a story, isn't it? I don't know if it was any good. Let's see. Promises to be a huge action adventure. Hold on. Come on, God damn it. If it's anything like the original, let me see if I can get. If it's anything like the original, except a good creepy mystery, expect it. Be more natural for the final version. This is when they were still counting bits. Hold on. 128 bits. Because after the Dreamcast, nobody was counting bits anymore. Do you remember this? This is true. I mean, you didn't have bits to be counted. Oh. Wow, the other team has got a score. Okay, World Grand Prix. There's another one. Wasn't there another one? It had the same voice actors from Sonic the Hedgehog. It was Blue something. That was like a mystery. F1 World Grand Prix. Dream Roadsters. This is when they had VHS tapes still. Dirty Pairs. Striker Pro. Fighting Force 2. You are alone on this mission, so credentials are all you got to go on. So many Dreamcast games that it almost feels like if you got these games now, it feels like a brand new system. Because you could just sit there and play them all day long. I know I got some more obscure games for my PlayStation Vita. So you might remember this one, Fighting Force 2. Let's see what we got here. And this one doesn't need any real introduction. You know what this one is. I have the second one. I think you reviewed the second one on your channel. Let's see. Fishing. I have the demo discs. And lots of stuff here. Soul Calibur, Sega Rally, Toy Commander. Forgot. Oh, yeah, she's from... that's Ivy. Sega Rally. This wasn't too bad. Expendable. Not to be confused with the movie franchise. I think this is art. This is what Sega did mostly. I mean, arcade stuff. You know, shoot, punch, shoot. We got NBA 2K. Then we have Slave Zero. That I have a demo disc of. Did not like this. Did not like it at all. Did not like this game at all. Oh yes, you could get Austin Powers on VHS. Manchester got 3. And yeah, Toy Commander. This looks pretty good. Okay, Wild Metal. MDK2. Play as 3 heroes, each offering a different gameplay experience. Evolution. Another Ubisoft's first Dreamcast RPG. These are the days before microtransactions and loot crates and loot boxes and mobile games. These were the days when a game was a game. They don't make this anymore. They don't do this anymore. Rippin' Riders. King of Fighters 1999. Power Stone. I have the second one, but the second one, it was a bootleg copy and it died on me. But it was fun. Powerful, you know, remember that? Fighting game on the planet. I didn't say if it's the best fighting game on the planet, but it's there. Arrow Wings. And there was another one that followed Arrow Wings. What's the difference between a kamikaze and 2 meters, right? King of Fighters. Centipede. A lot of NBA Showtime. And this is Game Cave. I don't know if they're still alive or not. Here are all the games you could ever have and ever want. These were also the days when you could just go to a cheap-looking advertisement, a store, and they would have all this stuff. And remember, Dreamcast was the first like online-friendly system, so you could load up your AT&T disc in there and go to this website and order the games. Maybe. You know, these are the Wild West days of the internet. Just hopefully you get onto a computer or whatever. Oh God, Jesus! This is your humor as well. You gotta save these pictures, right? Yep. This is what happens. Well, if you are an owner of a game company, maybe if you win a trip to Disneyland, 19-inch. Okay then, and you can get these women. I guess. Is this at Disneyland? Probably somewhere else. Anyway, Extreme Racing. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this one. Do you remember this one? Got a very low score. Got a very low score. There are better South Park games on the Switch and PS4 and whatever. Marvel vs. Capcom. These are the codes. These are the codes. These are the days, these are the last days where entering a code on a system meant something. So you could get secret characters if you entered codes. This is it. This is the end of that. Because after that, it was like you got a pro action replay or you had to get good. Is that the Overwatch phrase? Get good? You had to do it. Suzuki, Speed Devils, Suzuki, and Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah, don't put your tongue in front of a torch. MK Gold. Ready to Rumble. Oh, cheat menu options. See, more codes. There's Bruce Buffer. I remember this. Funny story. I got the demo disc for this game for Ready to Rumble. But I got the full game at Kmart, and the game disc would not load a game, and it was brand new. So I returned it and got my money back and got another game. And that was at Kmart, and they didn't have to really do that. But it was like the game would not work. The game would not work at all. So that was very nice of them. You know what I mean? This is Hardcore Heat. So yeah, it was that rare. It was one of those rare things where you get a brand new disc and the disc should actually load up the game, and there was no game in there. We got Episode 1 Racer, only surpassed by Racer Arcade with the Hikaru software. Jet Set Radio, we cannot forget that. This is the best kind of Dreamcast magazine to ever have. And then we have 2012 Psychic Force, a Beating of the Minds. Not a bad thing. I got to the 20-minute mark or 21-minute mark, getting to the 22-minute mark. This is, it kind of gets you back into Dreamcast whenever you feel left out of it. But these were the last days that we, as young people, could enjoy video games. Because after that, you had the PS3, the Xbox 360, the Nintendo Wii, and then the Wii U, and then the microtransactions and loot crates and all the newer systems. And talking bad about companies, if we mentioned a game company, we'd say, oh, look at this game they're coming out with. And this game, and this game. Now when we mention Bethesda, or Ubisoft, or Capcom, or Konami, or the people, what is it? Oh, EA. Now we're just talking shit. Because you know that's true. We're just talking shit about these companies now. How they're not doing enough, how they're not making enough, bootleg systems, poor Indiegogo projects. That's where the future is now. That's where we're at. But this was the last of good-fashioned, old-fashioned gaming. And Dreamcast, what is it? One documentary said, it bombed. It bombed. Well, of course it bombed. But, I mean, it was the breakthrough system that you were able to do online. And you could play against people online. You know? And you could hear the whirs and the clicks as you were trying to get the system to, boot up your disk. It was really fun. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Merry Christmas. Hopefully you got a good, decent Christmas gift. If not, go out and do something for Christmas that you've always wanted to do. We have a couple of comic book movies. Aquaman was good. Spider-Man, the cartoon looks good. I think Holmes and Watson's supposed to be pretty good. So until then, I've got to eat breakfast. And I'll see you all, for all of you, I'll see you all tomorrow.